Today, we've got an important episode lined up for all you bushcraft and survival enthusiasts out there. We're diving into some of the most critical mistakes you can make when building shelters and prepping your survival kit. These tips are aimed at ensuring you don't just survive, but thrive in the wild. So, grab a coffee, settle in, and let's get into it. Fatal shelter building mistakes. Alright, let's start with shelter building. This is a fundamental skill for any survivalist, but there are some major pitfalls that can turn your cozy refuge into a nightmare. First up, location, location, location. One of the biggest mistakes is choosing a poor site. Never set up your shelter in a dry riverbed or a low-lying area. Flash floods can happen without warning, turning your safe haven into a death trap. Next, let's talk about insulation. Many folks neglect this crucial element. Without proper insulation, your shelter will lose heat rapidly, making it impossible to stay warm. Use leaves, pine needles, or even dry grass to create a thick insulating layer. This will trap your body heat and keep you warm through the night. Another common error is not accounting for the wind. Building your shelter with the entrance facing the prevailing wind can make it feel like a wind tunnel. Instead, position the entrance on the opposite side to minimize exposure and keep the interior warmer. Remember, your shelter should protect you from the elements, not expose you to them. Lastly, stability is key. Make sure your structure is sound and won't collapse on you. Use sturdy branches and secure them well. Test the stability before you settle in for the night. A well-built shelter can mean the difference between a restful sleep and a dangerous collapse in the middle of the night. Now that we've covered shelter building, let's move on to prepping your survival kit. This is another area where mistakes can cost you dearly. Survival kit prep mistakes. Your survival kit is your lifeline in the wilderness, so it needs to be spot on. One of the biggest mistakes is overpacking. While it might seem wise to bring everything but the kitchen sink, it's actually counterproductive. A heavy pack will slow you down and exhaust you faster. Stick to the essentials and remember the rule of threes. You can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. Now, let's talk about water. Many kits lack sufficient water purification options. Carrying water filters, purification tablets, or even a small portable stove for boiling water can save your life. Don't rely solely on finding clean water sources, always be prepared to purify what you find. Speaking of which, be sure to check out our water purification guide in the comments link. First aid supplies are another critical area where many kits fall short. It's not just about having a basic first aid kit, you need to know how to use it. Take the time to learn basic first aid skills and pack items like bandages, antiseptic wipes, and any personal medications you might need. A well-stocked and understood first aid kit is invaluable in an emergency. Fire-starting tools are often underestimated. Sure, lighters and matches are great, but they can fail when wet. Always have multiple methods for starting a fire, such as a ferro rod, waterproof matches, and even a magnifying glass. Fire is crucial for warmth, cooking, and signaling for help. Lastly, don't forget about signaling devices. In an emergency, being able to signal for help can make all the difference. Pack a whistle, signal mirror, and even a compact flare. These can help rescuers locate you quickly. In today's unpredictable world, developing survival skills has never been more crucial. With the increasing frequency of natural disasters, economic instability, and global health crises, being prepared for emergencies is essential for ensuring personal safety and resilience. One of the most fundamental survival skills is the ability to build a shelter. Whether you find yourself stranded in the wilderness or needing to create a temporary refuge after a natural disaster, knowing how to construct a sturdy shelter can protect you from the elements and significantly increase your chances of survival. Techniques range from creating a simple lean-to with branches and leaves to more advanced structures using tarps and rope, providing both immediate relief and a secure base for further survival efforts. Equally important is the skill of water filtration. In any survival situation, access to clean drinking water is vital, as dehydration can become life-threatening within a few days. Learning how to filter and purify water ensures that you can stay hydrated and healthy, even when clean water sources are scarce. Basic methods include using portable water filters, boiling water, or utilizing natural materials like sand, charcoal, and gravel to construct a makeshift filtration system. By mastering these techniques, you can transform contaminated water into a safe resource, reducing the risk of waterborne illnesses and maintaining your physical well-being in challenging conditions. Stockpiling food is another critical survival skill that addresses the need for sustenance during prolonged emergencies. The practice of storing non-perishable food items, such as canned goods, dried fruits, nuts, and grains, ensures that you have a reliable food supply when regular access to groceries is disrupted. Additionally, learning how to preserve food through methods like dehydration, canning, and fermenting can extend the shelf life of fresh produce, providing a varied and nutritious diet during extended crises. By having a well-thought-out food storage plan, you can maintain energy levels, support overall health, and reduce stress in the face of uncertainty. Overall, the development of survival skills such as shelter building, water filtration, and food stockpiling is essential in today's world. These abilities not only enhance your preparedness for emergency situations but also empower you with the knowledge and confidence to face unforeseen challenges. In a time when the stability of everyday life can be quickly disrupted, being equipped with these skills provides a sense of security and self-reliance that is invaluable. Investing time in learning and practicing these techniques is a proactive step towards safeguarding yourself and your loved ones, ensuring that you can navigate any crisis with resilience and resourcefulness. There you have it, guys. Avoid these critical mistakes, and you'll be much better prepared for whatever the wild throws your way. Building a solid shelter and packing a well-thought-out survival kit are essential skills for any serious survivalist. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow adventurers. Drop a comment below with your own tips or experiences, and let's keep this community strong. Stay safe out there, and until next time, happy trails.